Welcome back, boys and girls, to Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn story. This is episode 15, and let's get to it. Amphilia would like you to meet a distinguished individual. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet the goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Munamex Bubbly Pots, and his scholar of no small repute. He's a scholar of no small repute. Munimix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of his methods was once closely guarded secret, but thanks to Munimix and his student, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. I would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Munimex and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft. Munimex is ever to be found at the camp in the central Sandland, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for the pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. I believe this is telling us about materia melding, or just materia in general. And for people that don't know what materia is, essentially, if you play World of Warcraft, it's jewel crafting. But everyone gets it, and your gear can get... So, like, if you see down here, I'll try to zoom in on if I can. But down here, there's these green and white dots that represents your gear. And for this one, since the bottom left one is white, you look on here, it says... I can't really point to it, but the second one, condition, it says condition and then spirit bond. Spirit bond is 100%. That means I can extract materia from him. So, since I already have done this quest, it's not going to give me it. I already have it. So, let's go. Where is it? Materia extraction. Put it here. See, so when I pop it up, it shows my boots and my ring. So if I use it. Can't do it while mounted. Let's do it real quick. Cow. And then I got Heaven's Eye Materia 2. And this is just a way so you can get materia. It doesn't hurt to do it. It doesn't like disenchant anything or whatever. It just, you have to build your spirit bomb by using the item for a certain amount of time, depending on the item, and then you can do it. So just free materia. So you always make sure you don't have white equipment slots, because you're just throwing away materia chance and stuff. Who is Uplander? Come to tent ring of Mutimix Bubbly's Pots. Fighting tool drinks in air self. When full of air self, Fighty Tool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia. If materia joined with other Fighty Tool, then Big Eyes Fighty Tool gains power of air self. Shokdash. Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is a friend of Minfilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Munimix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander bring Fighty Tool to Munimix, yes? Fighting Tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good Tichi show off power of materia. The materia master. Now eyes of Uplander point at Fighty Tool, yes? Shush. Materia joined with Fighty Tool. Fighty Tool gains power of materia. Fighty Tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take Fighty Tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric consonants from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you, it must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its own spirit. When you attach a piece of old materia to gear, you imbued the host item with its power. That's how Master Munimix turned that dagger of yours from some mat as would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Pushkishnik. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia. Then Uplander must best fill brain case with knowings of crafty makey. With knowledge of crafty makey, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Munimex. Essentially what he's saying is to place and to take out, you need to have that armor type done with your crafting. So you can pay someone to do it for you, whatever, but you also have to, if you want to do it yourself, you have to level up those crafting professions. So, like an example, like armorsmith deals with plate armors and stuff like that, and they can take out stuff in armor. And then like blacksmith does weapons and stuff. Leatherers do leather gear, I guess, or that type of gear. But yeah, so let's head back to Minfilia and see what she has to say. I think this was just a quest that you have to do prior to trials, but it's just one of those things. Is the main story unlocks a lot of things throughout the whole game, and like dungeons and raids and trials and stuff. So it's just one of those quests that they just pop in there for you. Just like the retainer one, just for joining them, we got a retainer, which I already have retainers. But since it's New Game Plus, they don't, it just still shows you. Welcome back, Lulu. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Materia enhanced dagger. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I'm sure you're aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. A materia may well give you the edge you need, Lulu, so make it your ally. Now it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. Oh, that's Ifrit, Lord of Inferno. Minfilia would like you to assist the Immortal Flames. Word have arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungas, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with Maja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush, capture the Maja, responsible for the abductions, so they mean to have Ungas attend as planned. As the Maja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Lulu. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will you join as soon as he is able? But will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. But before he left, he bade me to tell you to save some for him, such as his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Dry Bones and report to the Flame General leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. May I go kill big ol' Ifrit. See what this commander has to say. Or sergeant, I should say. Ah, you're Lulu Bossog of the Scions. May thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amasha and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizardmen aren't aware that their man Ungus has been exposed. When they come to their rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Maja plot if the mission succeeds. Lulu, let's make sure it does. Oh, I thought for some reason it was down there. Might be up here. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Maja appear. Yes, sir. What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Hehehehe. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the Immortal Flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone's feeding him information from the inside. Quahaha. Aye, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. He 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 he. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours.
What is going on here? Oh, there it goes.
Put up your weapons, or your comrades a dead man. Behind you. Bring her. The rest of you march. Traitorous scum. I fear the Maja mean to give us to their god and as an offering. If I must die, then let me die as a soldier's death, with steel in my hand. The bullet bow of embers are now accessible. Alright, let's do this. Alright, there's a pop. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Yeah. Our mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhood. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. Ugh. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions, feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. O mighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my bread. Impossible, but what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. Forsooth, thou frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeneth clear. Thou art of the goddess blessed numbers. The paragons warned of thine adorned kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Pray forgive my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of Amaji zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent though. Phew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time in extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Lulu. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue the conversation in more agreeable surroundings. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Uldan interference in account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livlia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any readings worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we have achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by the adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task that is yours priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, be aware, a woman in love, I shall need to be on my best behavior. Well, that was nice and easy. Let's go end this one by talking to Thancred at Drybones. Well, maybe not. We'll just call it here. We know that we ended with Drybones. I know I'm not ending at a quest point, but I feel this is going to be a lot talking about primals and such. And this video is already long enough. So if you got to this point, leave a thumbs up. It helps out a lot. Hit the red subscribe button if you guys want to be notified of when I upload videos. I upload a video at least once a day. Comment down below if there's any games you'd like me to play, or if there's any lore questions you may have. Thank you guys for stopping by. Have a good day.